The closet. Inherited violence. My name is M. There are things buried so deep in the dark, you convince yourself they never happened. Not because they didn't, because surviving them required forgetting, or at least pretending to. The closet was never wood and hinges. It was fear. It was silence. It was bruises hidden under clothing. It was screaming behind closed doors. It was being taught that love could come with violence, that protection could feel like pain, that the hands meant to guide you could also become the hands that broke you. Some of you know exactly what I mean. You remember the sound of footsteps and how your body changed before your mind could process it. You remember walking on eggshells, learning survival before you ever learned peace. You remember being small, helpless, waiting for the storm to pass while pieces of you were stripped away. Physical abuse, emotional abuse, mental warfare. The names change, the scars don't. Abuse doesn't just leave marks on skin, it rewires the soul. It teaches you that pain is normal, that chaos is home, that survival means becoming colder, harder, more dangerous. And sometimes, the abused becomes the abuser, not always through fists, sometimes through rage, through manipulation, through emotional detachment, through becoming so armored that everyone who loves you bleeds trying to reach you. That is the darkest truth. Pain rarely dies. It transfers from one generation to another, from one relationship to the next, from one shattered person to everyone unfortunate enough to stand too close. And some of us, we became monsters because monsters were what raised us. You took the damage, you buried it, you hardened, you adapted. Then one day, you looked in the mirror and saw traces of the very thing you swore you'd never become. That realization, that is its own form of hell. To understand that the violence done to you did not disappear, it evolved. Maybe it became addiction, maybe it became cruelty, maybe it became self-destruction, maybe it became pushing away the very people who tried to love what remained of you. Because when abuse shapes you, love can feel foreign, peace can feel suspicious, and destruction feels familiar. Some of you are still in that closet. Not physically, psychologically, still hiding, still bleeding, still carrying wounds inflicted by people who may never fully understand what they created. But hear me carefully. Your pain may explain you. It does not excuse you. This framework was never built on victimhood. It was built on confrontation. That means facing what was done to you and facing what you've done because of it. No masks. No excuses, no illusion. Layers, illusions, ego. Strip them all. Because healing is not pretending it didn't happen. Healing is standing in front of your own darkness and saying, it ends with me. No more passing pain. No more becoming the weapon forged by your suffering. No more using trauma as justification for destroying yourself or others. This is where cycles die. Not because it's easy, because it's necessary. The truth is brutal. Some of you survived hell only to carry it forward, but survival is not enough. You must rebuild. You must become something stronger than what hurt you. Not softer, stronger, controlled, aware, dangerous, but disciplined. Because the real victory is not surviving abuse. It is ensuring that your pain does not become someone else's inheritance. Monsters are real, and sometimes they are the people who made us. But the greatest act of defiance is refusing to remain one. So open the closet. Drag every skeleton, every scar, every lie into the light. Feel it, face it, own it, and then end it. Because your story does not have to conclude where your suffering began. My name is M, and the biggest lie is believing abuse defines who you must become.